Hi Pisces, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Pisces, this is your love reading starting today on the 2nd of May. Yay. And it's just for the very near future that I've asked for. The most inspirational, uplifting, guiding message that I can find for you at this moment in time. And I haven't set an end date to it. Here it goes. Haven't set an end date to it. Because if you find it 6 months up to a year or even further in the future, it could still be a reading because energy doesn't feel time, really. I've started to incorporate the numbers into the reading, or rather the frequency of the numbers. So every number carries a unique frequency, and today's date is number 2, which is awesome for your love story because 2 is all about conversation, communication, and relationships. Well planned. So let's see what specifically is going on for you, Pisces, for the very near future. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. Though it's not a typical tarot reading. I don't know tarot. I'm only using the images in the cards to get my own intuition going. If you don't like the shuffling, please move forward. Please go away from this channel. I'm sorry, I'm a bit everywhere. Problem is, I'll still get very clear messages. Wow. Awesome. There you go. We have a countdown going on. We have 987 or 789, if you will, but they came out as 987. So that might be of significance to some of you guys. There is a 987. Yeah, what I feel about it is like it definitely is a countdown, but it's still like it's almost like a completion feeling. It's like we're counting down to something, yes, but it's like almost counting up to it as well. It's a completion at the end of it. It's something we want to reach, which is really cool. So this 9 of Gabriel, and I do apologize, the cards are being reversed. I know about it, and I'm keeping it in for now. There we go. I've had some trouble with focusing here today. Both me and the cards. So it's an orange border. So the orange border is speaking about the sacral chakra, and if you don't speak chakra language, it's like your energy centers in your body. So the second, I'm pointing down at my lower belly. So the base is down in the base, and then we have the second one, which is all about passion, creativity, sexuality. It's where you feel very alive and very vibrant and very... the sexuality can absolutely have to do with sex, but it's the sexual energy is very much the flow through your body, like however awakened or alive you feel, or however closed off you feel, if that makes sense. And this is I feel like it's very vibrant. And when I look at it, like when I look at the next cards out, it's a very vibrant feeling I get around you. So whatever this, and this might be sex for you, for some of you guys, whatever this dry patch is, and I'm sorry if I do offend somebody now, if you're like, oh, she's talking about sex. Let's all get over that one, shall we? There is something to it, that there's been a literal drought for you, and whether you're single, I can understand that. It doesn't have to be a drought anyway, I guess, but if you're single or separated or in a committed relationship, it doesn't really matter. I feel this for all of you. That there has been a drought. So whether that is literally that you didn't have sex for a very long time, or that you feel like you haven't connected in with a partner for a very long time, or that you just haven't had that it sounds very miserable, but like even hope that you're going to meet somebody. You're very single. There's no person in sight whatsoever, and it feels very dry. It feels like, where are they? And I don't even feel like they're close. So this has been going on, is what I feel. And if you're separated, it's like you can't see them, you can't feel them. They're nowhere way near you to be found. And also for committed, it's like, yeah, it's been a dry patch for sure. And so put that in whatever context, like where you're in, what situation you're in, like in your relationship, and what your status is of your relationship. That this dry patch is coming to an end. We're now stepping into greener patches here, to lusher areas. And so it's time to dig again. We're leaving whatever was dry before to the past, and we're stepping into the future. And I feel like you're getting a little push from your spirit team. You're getting a little like divine guidance to make it happen. I don't know if you got comfortable in your little route, like in your routine or whatever was going on. And I'm not specifically talking about sex now. I'm just talking about how whatever your life was about, creation-wise, relationship-wise, it feels like that goes so hand in hand for you. How do I explain this? I mean, I guess that's for everybody. So I don't know why that is of importance here, but I'm just gonna say it instead, so you figure it out. So, for instance, if you feel like you don't really it's the fact that it's completely vice versa for you. That's really interesting. So do you want to get in on what I'm getting here? There's something about, okay, so because excuse me, and I'm just figuring it out to get it across. So usually I would say most people would, like, if they feel drained, if they feel like there's a dry patch, that it's like a creatively you can't really seem to get anything done, or you don't get any ideas, you don't get any aha moments, no inspiration, then usually that spills over into other areas. Like maybe that's when most people would say it's so stagnant, like everywhere is stagnant, and then usually it's like stagnant everywhere else. So if it's stagnant in your relationships, and I always joked over the years to say whoever put creativity and sexuality in the same chakra did not know what they were doing, because it's like, does it have to mess with my creativity just because I'm not like actively with somebody, and vice versa? So but it's like for the majority, I feel like you would, if it's stagnant, a lot of stagnation in some area, it's usually a lot of stagnation everywhere. Like you feel slow right now, and you would say it's slow everywhere because it's you that feels a bit off. But I feel like this is a bit unusual for you. That, do apologize for the sound, that it's like, I think you're quite the opposite is what I'm picking up here. At least you guys who are tuning into this very reading, is that you're able to, even though it might be stagnant at home, like in your relationships, you could still go to work and feel a lot of passion, or you could still have a hobby that you really are intrigued by and really feel passion over. But in this instance, it's like you now have become like everybody else is, and you haven't really recognized yourself. It's like now it's been a bit stale in the relationship, and therefore it's a bit stale otherwise as well, or it's been a bit stale otherwise, and therefore it's a bit stale in my relationship. So it's like it's been a bit of stagnation everywhere, and I feel like everything, it's almost like a general reading, but everything is picking up again. It's like the divine guidance is coming in to sort of put you, like, to push you out of that, a bit out of that comfort zone, or a bit out of that route, or out of that routine that has sort of become a bit too much of a routine. And it's not like you're not supposed to live this life, or you're not supposed to do it this way. This is your wanting, this is your wish to not be that comfortable, if that makes sense, to try a bit more, and to be, so if this is committed relationship, let's say, that we're so comfortable around each other that it's like it has lost a bit of its magic, if that makes sense. And like this sexual passion is like not really there, and it's like you're getting this little push to just get into that more magical side of you guys again. And if you're separated, it's like it's become, and single, it's become quite comfortable with that singledom, and so, you know, I'm not gonna bother to try. And I'm not saying you have to try, and I'm not saying wearing slacks or wearing jammies, PJs all day, pajamas, is anything wrong. I love to do that, and that's why I defend it. But there's something to it that you could get out there a bit more. And get out there doesn't mean leaving the door. It just means get out of your own routine. I think you know what I mean. And now you're stepping into lusher. The dry patch is over, and we're stepping into this green place again. So the countdown continues to number 8. 8 is all about the infinity sign. So above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. So you're manifesting something right now. We're shifting something, and you're manifesting something. And it's the eternalness of things. It's like the longevity of things. It's not for the... It's sort of just describing your relationships. So if you're in a committed relationship and you just feel drawn to really be there, this is for the long haul. Like, you're not going anywhere, but the relationship is going higher and higher. The relationship is taking the next step and the next step and the next step, but it's for the long haul, for the long run. If you're in a separated situation, the feeling here is that you're getting higher, and then I feel like a split here between, it's like almost two camps here. You're getting higher up in terms of what you feel is something that you truly want in a relationship. And this is the second orange card. So you really are coming alive now. Maybe after a bit of a stagnant situation, a bit of stale, a bit of a dry patch going on for you. You're reaching higher and higher. You're up there with the birds. You're feeling free, and you're feeling very independent is what I'm picking up. And this sacral chakra of yours is really becoming alive. You're becoming more magnetic, more attractive, more charismatic. You're opening that side up to yourself, about yourself. And I feel for some of you guys, this very shift within you will attract this separated person to you. And if this is just you knowing that you want to be with somebody else, and there's no like mistake that they don't want to be with you, it's just separation by physicality. Usually I would just say that's just a committed relationship, and you're just on different place, on different location right now. But there's something to this, being separated, feeling this high and feeling this awesome, this charismatic, will fasten it will pick up the momentum of you coming together quicker. And then the other camp is like, the higher up you get, and you thought you're gonna go back to a person that you've been seeing in the past, like an ex from whenever, and you moving on up is sort of putting them further and further away from you, and it's becoming very obvious, very evident. Like there's this feeling from the inside, as well as evidence from the outside that you're stepping further and further away from this person. And I think you were maybe not expecting that. And I think that they were not expecting that. To then just keep that latitude, I want to say, do you say that? Like to keep that vibration and not lower yours. You can't lower the vibration, but like not lower your standards down to something that doesn't fit you anymore. But really fly up here so that you can attract somebody that then is like in the right element, right vibration for you. And it goes the same way for singles. Like it feels like you're very vibrant and free and stepping into this, like stepping out of this route, ending this route and coming into this eternalness, this eternal being that you are, feeling really good about yourself, which is absolutely gorgeous. On the bottom it says, it's interesting, I wasn't drawn to the words on the other card, but this one, it says, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So I feel like here's the shift, here's the sudden, oh wait, this is not working for me anymore. Or, oh wow, you're coming here sooner than I thought. Or this is you being single and you're meeting somebody and it's going way, way faster than you thought. It's like a sudden shift of some sort. Yeah. And then we have 7 on Michael. And this 7 speaks about this completion. This, we've done all we could. We did what we could. We've grown. We've expanded. We've matured. We have developed more inside ourselves, and it's time for the next step. That is whether you're, I feel for all 3, that's whether you're single, separated, or committed. And Michael is here to show you, Michael is all about doing and moving forward and creating momentum forward, taking action. Let's go for it. Let's do this. But he's showing you that we've been down this path now. We've been down this road where it was a bit bland, and we need those bland moments as well. In order for us to feel really high, we need to feel those lows every once in a while, or at least feel like everyday life. But he's really pointing to the fact that there's a greener patch for you now. There's a greener path for you now. Let's not try this one again, because we tried it before. You got out of it all that you could get out of it, and let's now try this different route. And it's like it's almost like a surprise of some sort with the element of 9887, but it's also the completion. Like, you know what you're doing, you know what your countdown is, you know what you want to step into next. And this is a blue card. This is also about authenticity, the purest version of yourself, the purest version of this relationship that is now forming or forming already in the committed and coming in for separated and singles. So what else for Pisces? I hope you know what I'm talking about right now, because there's some element to this that feels a bit cryptical. It feels a bit hidden for some reason. I don't know why. It feels a bit boring, is what it feels. It feels a bit boring. So maybe you're a bit bored. Maybe you're a bit like, can I just get some more exciting news or just something? But it is exciting news, and it is fun with things on their way in. You can't be this vibrant in your sacral chakra with yummy stuff on the way, let me tell you. The Star. So the Star for me is all about wish fulfillment, and that we have it in the number 8 as well. So the Star with number 17 there, it's so first, 17 is all about the immortality, which is in a way like the eternalness of everything. We have number 1, which is all about new beginnings, and then we have 7 again with the completion there. Let's try this now. Let's do this. And then combining those two, we have number 8 again. So 8 together with the Star, it's like a strong manifestational period for you now. And she's pouring water out of both like it's an equal, it's being portrayed as an equal, whatever you pour out is going to come back, and it's an equal match now. You could be dealing with a water sign, which is you, Pisces. I'm not going to get into it because I don't really know, but you could be dealing with a water sign. Scorpio, right? Scorpio, Pisces, and something else. But the star is just talking about how this new emotional experience is something that you've been wanting for a while. You want that connection to somebody that really is making you feel alive and making you feel all those things. But what it's saying here, or what it's presenting, is that you feel those things first. You're equally, it's like you're not pouring water out of one little thingy there. You're pouring water out of two. It's like it's resembling you feeling that it's not that bullcrap of you complete me shite, excuse the language, that you're waiting for somebody to sort of cheer you up and to sort of not feel so dull or boring, but rather to feel really excited and like you're having a lot of fun. But you have that a lot of fun on your own first. And it's sort of showing that, you know, the wish fulfillment, it's already here. The wish is here. The star is here. We're learning to pour for the both of us. Like we're learning to understand that it's me on the inside that is having this completion within me, and therefore I attract this person, right? So we don't wait for them to complete that. It's not going to be fun until I see them, or it's not going to be fun until this committed relationship is changing. It has nothing to do with them. It's all about you, right? So there's something to this, to know for a fact that it's a wish fulfillment. You're getting what you're wanting, no matter what your relationship status is right now. You're getting what you're wanting, and you're being sort of asked to practice feeling that already. It's sort of like the fake it till you make it situation, where you sort of feel it already until it's here. But it's almost like you don't even have to do that, because the movement of the second chakra and the completion of whatever you came out from, like you don't need to be single anymore. You don't need to be separated anymore. It doesn't have to be a dry patch in this committed relationship anymore. That is a done deal. There's something that is being done and over with there. We're moving forward now. And so there's a lot of kick-starting energy here, it feels like. And just coming into May, like overall coming into May, it feels like it's the... and I don't want to really exclude any other people, but it feels like it's like the coming home for the awakened. May through July, it's like and with the May exploding, May through July, it's like a big some sort of soul reunion happening. And so it's almost like it's going to happen whether you practice it or not, but it feels way fun to already feel that excitement. And I didn't see that, but it's like a heart. It's a heart shape. It's sort of cut off a bit there, but it's a heart being shaped around that star. So it's telling that it's a wish fulfillment in love, which is absolutely gorgeous. What else for Pisces? It's like I need to cheer you up a bit. It's like I almost need to say it's gonna be more fun. You're already committed relationship, or you just wait if you're separated or single. They're gonna come in. It's gonna be awesome. Enjoy yourself a bit more while you're waiting. Bit tough to shuffle. What else for Pisces? There you go. So I adore this. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9 here now on the table, and then we have yet another 7. So we have 3 number 7 on the table. So it's speaking about, I would say that's pure divine guidance. That's like when I see 777, then I mean, I know that I'm supported. I know that I don't really want to use the word protected, but that that I'm on the right path and I'm supported and I'm getting where I want to go. The angels are with me, that type of feeling. And then we have, let's start with, which one came out first? It came out like that. So let's do this. 6 of Ariel. And 6, Ariel, first of all, is the love angel. And 6 of Ariel is all about the complete love. It's the whole love. It's the pink borders. It's speaking about the romantic love as well, which I love that those come out together. That there's, like I said, you practice this to feel complete within yourself. You're pouring out for the both of you. It's balanced within you. Then you attract a balanced person. And so this is talking about, this number 6 is talking about the complete love, the whole love within you. In love, we're having love all around you, and it's I don't know if you see that, but that's fruit, like fruit baskets that she's carrying, evenly balanced. Again, it's like portraying like this is a balancing act perhaps, but there's balance between those fruit baskets. They're not, one is not like higher up and the other one further down, and there's a lot of fruit laying around here. So it's like we're reaping the rewards now. We're eating what you've sown in however long ago. It's coming in, and it's really, it's fruitful. It's I want to use the word blessings. Like I think that you will feel blessed once it's here. And on the bottom it says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And this for me, when you talk about it in terms of love, it's like you're being fulfilled in the most magical ways right now. And it's very unexpected. That's why I say, so 9, 8, 7 and now 6 is like a countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6. You know it's going to happen. You wanted it. You asked for it. Whether you're single or in a committed, whatever your situation. But once it's here, it's like, what? I didn't see that coming. I didn't expect it to be this good or this or this. And then 7 of Raphael. This is sort of showing me that you guys are, yes, we are starting with the orange one, and the orange is sort of just almost secondary to all the other ones. It's like standing next to the solar plexus, like the yellow, the solar plexus. We have the red and the green and the blue and the purple and the indigo and the orange and the yellow. And it's like, yeah, it's a tiny bit back here in terms of manifestational, like you're manifesting the creative side, the sexual side of you really strongly, but you're awakening all the other energy centers are coming into alignment as well. You're so balanced and so ready for this next step. And with the 7 there, it just speaks about how it's a completion inside of you. And that even though you maybe have been bored, maybe you have been losing your shit sometimes, like being a bit, I don't know what the swear words is about today, that you've felt a bit frustrated that things has not moved forward faster in the past. You've needed this time to yourself, time to mature, time to grow and develop, time to awaken, time to be more balanced within yourself. And even if you're in a committed relationship, you've needed some alone time together with your partner is what it feels like. Or you've been put in alone time together with your partner, and it sort of has served you to now be way, way, way more balanced and come back in union with this person. So I'm going to continue to pull cards in the extended. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit everywhere. If there's anybody that is still with me after this reading, and you feel drawn to the extended, then you're so very welcome to come there. It's in the link in the description box down below. But if this is where we go our separate ways, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in a week. Take care, guys. Bye.